Renting can feel like the easier choice right now. There's no big down payment, no dealing with surprise repairs, and no long-term commitment. But then your rent goes up again and again. And suddenly that thing that seemed flexible starts looking expensive, especially considering you're not building any equity. And once that happens, it's easy to feel a little trapped in the cycle. There's so much chatter today about how buying a home isn't affordable, but the truth is the math may work out better than you'd expect based on what's changed recently. In a lot of places today, owning a home actually costs less each month than renting a 3-bedroom home. And that's after you factor in things like insurance and typical maintenance costs. In other words, even though it may feel like a bit of a shock, the numbers show rent often stretches monthly budgets more than owning a home does. That's thanks to slower home price growth, more homes for sale, and monthly mortgage payments starting to ease as rates come down. Now, even though the balance has shifted nationally, that doesn't mean buying is more affordable in every market or for every renter. While buying is more affordable than renting in nearly 58% of the counties nationwide, that looks different depending on where you live. The biggest improvement right now is happening in the Midwest and in the South. So, what's still holding home buyers back? Maybe you're nodding along so far thinking, okay, but I still can't afford the upfront costs. If that's your reaction, then you're not alone. For many renters, the biggest hurdle isn't the monthly payment alone, it's the down payment too. But you're not out of options. Here's the part most people don't hear enough about. There are several down payment assistance programs available, and many buyers qualify without even realizing it. It's roughly $10,000 to $15,000 in down payment assistance. That kind of support can help cover part of your down payment or your closing costs, which means you may not need to save nearly as much as you think you do to get started. When you combine that with monthly payments, that may work better than expected, especially as rates continue to ease and prices cool. Buying may feel far more realistic than it looks at first glance. The point isn't that everyone should rush out and buy a home tomorrow. It's that renting isn't always the most affordable option that people assume it is. And buying may be more realistic than it feels once you look at the full picture. If you're renting and feel stuck in that someday loop, it might be worth a simple conversation with my team and one of our preferred lenders. Just take a chance and see what's possible and whether it makes sense for you.